Welcome back to the Into the Storm podcast, the official sports podcast of the Goldey-Beacom Lightning college baseball team. I'm here today joined by Chich Petrillo, number 7. He's our starting center fielder. He also received the CAC Weekly Honor Roll for his weekend performance versus Millersville. So far on the season, Chich is batting .431 with 10 stolen bases in 13 games, and he batted .500 this past weekend against Millersville at 16 at-bats. Chich, we talked about this a little off camera before we started, but you stole 63 bases last year and led the entire nation when you were at JUCO. So, what goes through your mind when you're looking to run or steal a base?
Yeah, speed kills. When I play baseball, I'm not much of a power hitter. I just go for contact because I love getting on base. I love stealing bags. When I get on first base, I like to put my helmet down to my eyebrow level, so the only thing I can see are the pitcher's feet. So I like to not have any other distractions on that. But right when I see that left foot or right foot, if it's a lefty, lift up to go into the pitch, I'm off. I'm jumping. I'm using my speed. I'm not thinking about anything else but trying to get to second base. And if it's a tight play, I like to look at the shortstop's glove to see where I have to slide or where I have to move my body to make sure I'm safe to it. But yeah, when it comes to baseball, I love to run and I love to steal bags and make pitchers feel worried about me.
And, I know you and I have talked about this off camera before, but you seem to be a pretty good artist. I know you were talking about you want to maybe tattoo eventually, but what's your favorite tattoo that you have, and is there a certain tattoo that you would want to tattoo on somebody on the team or the coaching staff?
Oh, man, I already have the whole team that wants a tattoo from me already. But yeah, I did get a tattoo gun over winter break. I like to draw, and I wanted to try to challenge myself a little bit with that. My favorite tattoo on me is probably, I have a Joker face portrait on my right thigh. I love that the most. The Joker is The Dark Knight is my favorite movie. Heath Ledger's Joker is my favorite character of all time. I love him, and I love the storyline with him. I don't know. So far, I've had the whole catching squad: Adam McAvoy, Nick Harkins, and Johnny Campus. They all want a brick wall on their thigh that says "unit" on it because they're the brick squad. They stop everything behind there. Coaching wise, though, I've heard Kyle Hitton, our pitching coach, say he wants a lightning bolt and he wants to be the first person on the team to get a tattoo from me. So that's gonna have to happen.
There we go. Let's make it happen. Chich, thank you for your time.
Thank
bro.
you so much.
Take
Pleasure.
Care. I am here with the CAC Pitcher of the Week, Anthony DiMartino, number 22 of the Goldey-Beacom Lightning. During Sunday's start versus Millersville, Ant gave up just 1 run in 5 innings pitched with only 4 hits, helped us beat the number 16th ranked team in the country. Anthony DiMartino is one of the most decorated pitchers in Lightning history. He is 4th in team history in wins and total innings pitched, and he has also started in 2 of our 4 ranked wins this year. And 4 of our 8 wins are against ranked opponents, pretty much. So, Ant, you've played in a lot of big games in your career at Goldey. So, what are some things you do to get ready when you know you're facing a tough test?
I don't do anything really different. It's just kind of stick to my routine, stick to my plan. The way I prepare each week, I know I'm going to be ready for any opponent that steps on the plate and ready to fight and battle because it's college baseball. I know nobody's like a rollover. Anybody can win a baseball game. I just take it 1 pitch at a time, 1 out at a time, and just 1 inning at a time. That's how I always tell myself. And because you can't predict how the game's going to go, you just got to let the game come to you.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, is there a certain pitcher that you model your game after? And if there is, why do you model your game after them?
Yeah, I can think of 2 guys. One guy definitely is Cole Hamels and also Cliff Lee, 2 old Phillies pitchers growing up, watching them. Lefties, always loved the way they pitched, how they stood on the mound. I still mimic the way Cliff Lee stands on the mound. And yeah, just the same pitches I kind of throw, just a fastball, my slider, and the changeup, dominate the changeup just like Cole Hamels does.
Yeah, now this is your 5th year at Goldey. So you being a 5th-year guy and one of the veterans on the team, what are some things that you've done to help some of the younger pitchers on the pitching staff this season or in your years past?
Just teaching them the ropes of how it is to be a college pitcher. Guys need that come in and they don't really know what goes on. When I was a freshman, I came in and I pitched in high school and throughout my years, but I didn't have a routine. I didn't take pitching seriously. When I came here, I took it seriously. I knew drills to do, throwing programs, and just talking to them about that and just giving them a routine and telling them it's okay if you don't know what to do now. You're gonna improve. There's years to improve behind you, and just communicating them and talking to them and giving them tips throughout. Like, what worked for me may not work for them, but like it might work for them. So I just tell them certain things that I do, maybe that can help them out.
Yeah, no, well, congrats again on being CAC Pitcher of the Weekend. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
Take care, bro. I'm here with number 34, Dante DeSabatino. Dante's hitting about 400 on the season, and he came up with a huge 2 RBI single to help us knock off number 16th ranked Millersville on Sunday afternoon. Dante, toward the end of the game, Millersville made a pitching change. They threw in a hard-throwing lefty. Walk us through that at-bat where you hit the 2 RBI single to help put us ahead, and what were you thinking going into that at-bat?
I was just thinking that he probably had to get ahead in the count early with the fastball, so I just tried to hunt that fastball early and put a good swing on it, and I did, and it helped win us the game right there.
Yeah, and you've been a switch hitter, and all your hits this season have been left-handed until this big at-bat against Millersville on Sunday. Which side are you more confident at, and do you do any extra work to help you get the ability to hit from both sides?
I'd say I'm about equally as confident in both sides. I do the same work every day, hitting left-handed and right-handed, same amount of swings, either off the tee, soft toss, or MVP at all. It doesn't really bother me if I'm batting left-handed or right-handed. I feel comfortable.
I guess that's a good skill to have. I mean, so you can switch up based off pitchers or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then so you made the whole dugout laugh with your celebration last weekend. I mean, you're normally a quiet guy, and I mean that was probably the most emotion that I've ever seen from you. So, and we've heard word around town is that you like to play Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
So in Fortnite, what is your favorite emote?
Oh, definitely take the L when you kill somebody and just take the L on them.
And what 3 players on the team, and like you and 3 other guys, which 3 make the best Fortnite squad and instant wins?
Ooh, I'd say probably Wyatt, because whenever we do zone wars, he's probably the best. Lance Hinton's really good too, and then I'll go with Walk, because he's just a good guy to have on the team for morale. Always picking us up.
And would you say that you are confidently the best Fortnite player on the team?
Yeah, if not the best, at least top 2.
It's fair. Who would you say is up there with you?
Wyatt. Wyatt's up there. Hinton's up there. And then nobody in my room for sure. Johnny and Darren, they stink.
Well, you heard it here first. This was Dante DeSabatino, the best Fortnite player at Goldey-Beacom College baseball team. Thank you for your time, bro.
Thank you.
Take care.